There we go. Okay, so we've got that now. We should be able to just run past Chimera Mountain. We're not terribly hungry, and we have access to a ton of plum berries, so we should be good there. Okay, let's go give that another go. Yeah. No, just to return to the original thing about like why I haven't been focusing on making my town particularly gorgeous looking. A lot of it really just simply has to do with the fact that I can't. I've already seen that there's a lot of like really nice looking blocks that you can get later on in the game. And from my perspective, it'd be silly for me to go out of my way to like pretty up town too much when we have limited blocks. And as far as the underground river goes, I might fill it in. What I might do eventually is see over here how this water in that like little puddly area is actually like at a much higher altitude. Well, I guess altitude isn't quite the word to use, but you know, its z-axis is much higher. I might actually be able to route that water over to town eventually and make a town-based pond, which I would love to do, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. Okay, so let's get the door down. Okay. Think we're good. So we've built a basic room. We've built the basic battle hut. Oh, right. This thing's actually kind of large, which makes this kind of inconvenient. Okay, there we go. And I can, in fact, make as many healing creams as I can possibly fit. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. I'll put one of these here, and honestly, we probably should have built a chest, which we can't. Oh well, too little, too late. I guess the next step would be battle. Dragon's probably going to mess my day up. I'm tempted to go around just collecting an insane amount of, yeah, we probably should have brought a chest with us. I originally considered it and then discounted it, but there's actually some decent resources scattered around this dragon's sleeping spot. Also just realized I can only save in town. I mean, I've always known that, but that's kind of inconvenient if I'm going off doing dungeon crawling and stupid things. But I guess that's the point. That's the point of the teleportal. I don't know why I'm going for all these grasses. I mean, we need grasses, I will admit, but we need healing cream first. So let's go for the healing cream. Especially because, as far as I remember, resources don't despawn. Or as far as I've seen, they don't despawn, even with me, like, logging out of the game. Alright, so I've pissed him off. Huh. Okay. This is going to take a while. Ow! Holy crap. Ah! Deuces. Wasn't letting me switch to healing cream there. Okay, so he does 28 damage per shot. Which means we're in kind of a bad spot here. So you can fight the dragon. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to. This seems like something that would be much easier if I just waited on. And did again at a slightly later date. Because I have barely dented him. Ow. Oh, I got him with a bit of a crit. The other consideration is, does he heal? Because if he doesn't heal... pisses me off that his face hurts me. It also pisses me off that he can turn on a dime. You know, if you notice, he just tracks the character permanently. at least make him have kind of a slow turning animation. I mean, he kind of does. It's still... Yeah, see, I'd much rather do this sort of thing when I have, you know, a mallet or a sword or something. I know the couch is worth 500 points. Ah, deuces. But, oh, interesting. Going in my inventory pauses. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of some of the slimes here. They're just inconvenient. Ah! See, that's the problem. He just teleported to look at me. Oh, that's tail slash. Okay. Interestingly enough, he doesn't move. He might not even be able to. But yeah, he just warps to look at me, which feels a bit on the awkward and poorly designed side of things. Like that. Like, I could probably fight him if I had enough guts and determination and time. But pretty soon we're gonna have the wizard on our ass. Yeah, that. Like, no, this isn't worth it. Not even for a couch. I'll kill it later. But it is not worth my time trying to kill a dragon that by nature cheats. Though I would like to see, does its HP come back? Because if it doesn't, then we can whittle it down slowly. You know, maybe every couple episodes we go out of our way to every couple of episodes we go out of our way to check things out. Okay, so we've gone off for a nap. We're fully healed. He is still injured. And still just as cheaty as ever. If you didn't have that stupid teleport thing, I think I'd actually be pretty okay with it. His tells are easy to work with. It's just the matter that he teleports. And also his hitbox is kind of variable, which is rough because I have to put myself in the teleporty danger zone just to be able to hit this sucker. Like 3 times for like 2 damage because he has too much defense for me. The occasional crit is very welcome. But yeah, that is so bullshit. Because I don't know. I'm maybe a little bit too grumplicious about this. I'll be able to kill him if I want to. It's just this is going to take minutes. It's not a fast. This is not going to be a fast fight. But yeah, if you've got the time, the patience, and the tolerance for bull hockey nonsense, okay. Because yeah, if his hitbox was totally round and I could hit him from like the side and keep a slightly safe distance, as cheaty as it would be kind of nice. Because then I wouldn't have to think about his face warping into me. Because literally his face will warp directly into Bildrick. And it will do damage. And that's nonsense and should not be a thing. I mean, if it's one of those where I could actually do this, you know, every episode I spend like 10 minutes wailing on this guy and then I come back later. Yeah, that could work. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe. It's just right now, I've got him down, what, maybe an 1/8? Maybe? I guess I could just stop talking, too. And just fight him off camera. we could do a time lapse. It's not like this is breaking my club. It's not like I have anything else I need to do today in a pressing manner. Yes! Okay! Got it! We got our first comfy sofa. So what was that? 4 days? 4 days of straight up dragon slaying? Nothing more? Oof. Well, I guess we're done with that. I guess let's go back and revel in our spoils. I think what I might do is make Bildrick's house. Goodbye, Dragon Slaying Hut. You were cool. I'll leave you here, because you seem like a useful thing. Okay, so, you know what? Maybe I've been going about building up here wrong. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna build around the mountain. Until we have, like, a easy staircase that we can go up. Because, yeah, this works. Just gotta keep going. I'm not entirely sure why I filled in that one section, but still. Yeah. There we go. This'll do. And that was the last of my dirt blocks. But, as far as I can tell, I'm home free, so it doesn't matter. Hey! I could have used a Chimera Wing, but at the same time, I kind of want to walk back normally. Oh. There's a treasure chest up there. Well, I guess I'm gonna go get a stack of dirt blocks, and we're gonna go get our hands on that. But for the time being, let's head back, drop off our spoils, pick up another, really just pick up another stack of dirt blocks, and go get that treasure chest on top of the Chimera Roost. I think what I'll do is climb to the top of the mountain, and just build a land bridge over instead, because there aren't a whole lot of chimeras up on top. There's a ton on the bottom, and it's going to be way harder otherwise. Okay. Because, yeah, I don't know. To the victor go the spoils, and I'm feeling pretty victorious today. I just spent 4 in-game days worth of running circles around a dragon and smacking it occasionally. The critical hits were more than welcome. If it weren't for those, it would have taken a fair bit longer. I mean, realistically, I think I only got like 6 to 10 crits over the course of the entire thing, but that's still like 100 HP that I normally would not have been able to do in damage to it. So, worth it. Anyway, so we got the dragon done. Unfortunately, this is definitely the part where I'm starting to go like, now what? Because yeah, I could keep pumping that grotto if I wanted to. Are we already verging on nighttime? We are. That's butts. Okay, cool. I can just hold them down. That's good. He is behind me. Oh. Well, that's wildly inconvenient. But can he jump like me? Yes. Yes, he can. What the hell? Okay. So, enemies have crazy good pathing in this game. So we have now discovered. And or they can fly. You know what? They just don't have to worry about falling off. Like jerkwads. That's a really pretty animation for a firebolt, by the way. Let me just tell you. There we go. Okay, he's dead. Hopefully the wizard will not follow me along this awkward land bridge. And what do we get? Oh. Another seed of life. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. I'd like something that increases my strength, but I'll take it. You know, I probably should have brought that chest with. We'll go get it. I just didn't want to be chased by wizards while on top of a mountain. I'm not entirely sure what death does, but it'd be inconvenient. Okay. Now, I will admit, unfortunately, this is probably going to be a bit of a short episode. Like, a really short episode. For you guys, at least. For me, it was long. Mainly because I spent so freaking long working on killing that dragon. I wonder what my resources are looking like. Oh. Damn. They make me, like, barrels and stuff, too. This is cool. I hope eventually, like, higher level, I hope eventually that, like, higher level towns, buildings produce better things. It'd be really nice. Okay, well, for the time being, let's go back to filling in these grottos. I know a lot of you are kind of unimpressed by the grotto design, but at the same time, worth it for me, from my perspective. Also, now that we've done this, we've determined 2 things. One, my townspeople will not, no matter what, go downstairs. I don't know if it's because of the proximity to the edge of town, like if they don't even go out that far, if it's because of the Z-axis or what. But townspeople will not come downstairs to work, which I'd say is kind of unfortunate, because I'd love it if they did, but it also doesn't matter, because we've also determined that resource stations don't automatically generate resources, though they might do it if they just have active townspeople nearby, because that was a lot of pots and stuff for just a couple of days absence. Not sure. I guess we'll require more testing. Either way, though, like I was saying, sorry for the short episode, but I spent like an hour, half an hour fighting that dragon. And I got other things to record today. So, see you guys in the next episode of Dragon Quest Builders. And as always, thanks for watching. I think we only have, like, 2 episodes left before the game comes out. I think that's the case. And I'm excited.